Hello and salutations. This video is a wish list slash rant video, and the reason why it's so relevant is because I'm going to explain a couple game mechanics, and the logic doesn't really make sense, and so I'm kind of trying to get my head wrapped around it. I don't know if there is a secondary feature, so here I'm gonna keep I want to make honey gruel. So I have my tier 3 cook in there, and it unlocks, these are your special recipes that has the gold ring, because if you take your cook out, you lose the ability to make those recipes, just for explanation purposes. So I can now make these, this cook brings with him personally these recipes. And then I've learned these recipes by finding recipes out in the world. And so I want to make honey gruel, because what I figured out is when you're training thralls on a wheel, there is no relevance on the quality or the dish or how expensive. Like haunch is one of the best foods in the game, but it doesn't matter, because on a thrall wheel it'll expire quickly and you'll have a lot of waste. So I want to put something on the thrall wheel that has the longest shelf life. And so far I found out that honey gruel has a 30-hour shelf life. And so it's the most economical for me to waste that doesn't expire. So I have to make, so for my honey gruel I have to make enhanced gruel, okay? And so enhanced gruel is right here, and then it's telling me that I need to make gruel. So the funny thing about this is there is no gruel in the stove. So if I remove this, let me put some coal. I forgot to put some coal, right? You're gonna cook some food, you want to cook with coal. Okay, so if I just hit play, what's happening? Nothing's happening. Okay, it's not making, these two were the combination for gruel, but I have to basically pull all this stuff out of here. Stop this. Take it over to my campfire. Okay, which is you know, an entry-level kind of beginner item. You get with level 1. I'm gonna put some seeds and some coal in here. Hit play, and it's crafting gruel. So my logic is that why can I not create gruel in the stove or improved stove? Why do I have to pull all my ingredients out, make a baseline item in a campfire that I no longer really use when I have a stove? Like, in theory, I could cook everything I could cook in real life on a stove that I could cook in a campfire. So why is it fragmented like that? And I noticed this the same way on the armor bench. I noticed this the same way in the campfires. Like, all these recipes need to move up the tiers as you know, you just, so when you move into a stove and an improved stove, you not only do you gain more inventory availability, but then you also gain all the recipes from the lower campfire, you know, because campfire and a large campfire do the same thing, and then a stove and an improved stove do the same thing. You just get more inventory slots. So why can't I take the campfire recipes and use them in the stove and improved stove along with, you know what I mean? That way I don't have to build a bunch of excess. But yeah, that is my wish list logic. I don't know why they fragmented it that way. I definitely would like to know the logic behind it. You know, to build the two different devices, or the two different sections. Anyways, thank you. You know, if you like me getting into the weeds on some of this stuff, please like and subscribe. You know, if you have any feedback or any input, feel free to leave a comment. I always enjoy any type of feedback. Thanks for watching.